I don't know why I said this, but I said something about a rainbow while I was driving. Like, I think on my way back to Chili's, because I was looking up at the sky, and I took a picture because it was like really pretty. It was like clouds and then light shining, and it was like really nice. And then I said something like, you guys, God, I haven't seen a rainbow lately, like, and I really haven't. The last time I saw a rainbow, or at least when I captured it on my phone, because I was going back, because every time I see a rainbow, like, I like to take a picture of it. So I captured it, and it was July, I think it was July 12th, 2021, the last time I saw a rainbow. And I'll add like it here somewhere. And you guys, when I asked the Lord for a rainbow that same day when I went to Chili's, um, what? Okay, so I went to Chili's on. I'm trying to think. Was that Sunday? Yeah, or Monday. It was either Sunday or Monday, because then the next day was, I believe, Independence Day. So we were off from work. And then it wasn't until Wednesday. I'm trying to think, you guys. It wasn't until Wednesday. And I have a video from Wednesday where I'm like, okay, like, if all that stuff didn't confirm that God was telling me and pushing me to leave, I did record a video. Maybe I'll post some of it or recap or insert it somewhere around here, because I did I did make a video Wednesday. I'm like bawling my eyes out and crying. I'm just like, guys, this is for real. God is literally telling me to leave. Like, so Wednesday I saw a rainbow after saying just asking God, not asking him to give me a rainbow so I can leave my job or anything. I literally just said, Lord, it's been a long time since I've seen a rainbow, can I see one? And he just made it. He and then 2 days after, I seen a rainbow. Like, oh, but I have more on that video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it or not, but I'm just, and that's it. Like, and then after that, then on Wednesday, my internet for some reason was just, it was a whole thing at the community though. At the, like, where I live, it was like a whole thing. My internet wasn't working, and I work from home, so I use my own internet. So I couldn't work on Wednesday at all. Like, I worked like a couple hours, and then the rest of the day I was on PTO. And then I told the Lord, hey, you try to let me know something. You want me to quit today? Because I had plans on quitting on Friday. But, but things were just happening, and I'm just like, yo, God is in this. Like, I don't even have to wait until Friday to quit. Like, yeah, I would have gotten a bit, like a half week's worth of pay, but it's like, I mean, I'm counting on God for so much more, not that little paycheck that I used to get from that job. And when God says move, you just gotta move, you just gotta go. So my internet wasn't working, and then it's yeah, and it was very strange, because then I was on PTO, then my sister and her friend came over, and then we just hung out at the pool. So that was cool. Like, I wasn't really, like, you know, worried about it. So I'm like, okay. So because I called Xfinity Wi-Fi, and they said that they weren't able to resolve the issue remotely, so they would have to have someone come. They would have to have someone come and just, fix it that way. And but the time was on Saturday. So what was today? Okay, so this today is Sunday. So yesterday, they would have sent someone yesterday if my internet still wasn't working. And I'm like, what? That's so long. Like, I work from home, I still have at least Thursday and Friday to work. Like, what am I doing? I told the Lord, I'm not going back to the office. The only time I'll go to the office is when I am turning all of my equipment in. And that's exactly what I did. And yeah, so something, yes. I'm sorry guys. So I'm trying to think, and then I don't know. I don't like being on camera. I don't like talking on camera. Like, I don't know how people can do this, because it's just like, it's so annoying. It's like I'm looking at myself and then I'm not, and then I have to remember things, and I get stage fright. So yeah, but I was saying, so my Wi-Fi wasn't working, so I oh, and that's the thing too, because I didn't have enough PTO too. So they were saying, oh, he wasn't going to come out until Saturday. So if that was the case, I would have to have Thursday and Friday, and I only had about 6 hours of PTO left that I used on Wednesday. So I'm like, I don't know what to do here, Lord. I really don't know what you're doing. Like I said I wanted to quit, I did. So you want me to quit like right now, so after, hanging out with my sister and stuff, then honestly, you guys, so anyway, I'm just like, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a lot to, just, I don't know, it's just like, oh my goodness, like, what's going on, So I didn't know what the Lord wanted me to do. So after the pool, I got into the shower, and I was like washing my hair in the shower and stuff. And I was just making up my mind. I'm like, God, if you want, like, I'm gonna just make a video, a YouTube video, and I'm gonna tell people about what you're doing in my life, because it's like, people deserve to know how you are. Like, you are still faithful. You're still worthy to be praised. Like, you're the same back then as you are now, and you will be that in the future. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now, and I'm afraid a little, and I don't know. It makes me nervous, but I'm just trusting you. So I said that in the shower, and basically telling God, if you want, even, that's what I did. I made up my mind to just quit Thursday. So it was Wednesday, and then the next day I was just going to quit, because it's like, well, my internet don't work anyway, so I can't work. I don't have enough PTO. And I was going to wait until Friday, but it ain't looking like that. So I'm like, you know what, God, you want me to quit right now? Then I'll do it right now. So I was saying that in the shower, and then I got out the shower, because I was finished. So I got out the shower. I confirmed in my heart that I was literally leaving the next day, and I was putting my wet bathing suit on my balcony to let it dry, and my towel. So I went out, and that's when I saw the rainbow, you guys. The rainbow that I asked for, like, when I was at Chili's, when I was driving from Chili's, I seen the rainbow. So even though I didn't ask the Lord for confirmation in the rainbow to let me leave. I felt like, and the thing was, guys, it did not rain that day. Like, me and my sister was in the pool for for a couple hours. It did not rain at all. It didn't. It got cloudy a bit, but there was no precipitation in the air. So I'm like, that's strange, unusual. Rainbows always come after it rains. This rainbow was here, and I just felt God telling me, like, I'm not gonna cry, but I did cry in the other video. I might post it, I might not. I felt like God was telling me my storm was over. So it wasn't a physical storm. We didn't have physical rain, but the I don't even know what to call it, you guys. But the my storm, my storm, what I've been going through, what I've been toiling with in my own life, just everything. He told me in that rainbow, the storm is over. The storm is over. And that is what I took it to be. And I know it was. I know it was that. I know it, Lou. I know it, guys. Like, I just know it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I seen it. I even, took a video of it. I can post it here, you guys, if you want me to. And you'll even see it was like an Xfinity guy coming around to try and fix the internet. So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe we will have, maybe we will have restored service today or whatever. So, yeah, so I'm baffled about it. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm out. I'm like, I hurry up and put something on, and I go. Like, I go chase it. I go look at it, and then as I'm getting closer and closer almost to it, it's like fading away and fading away and fading away until it just goes away. So I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. So I go walk back home, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm like trying not to cry right in the middle of the street. So I'm like, let me just go. I'm like, Lord, yes, I gave you my yes. I'm leaving. I'm just like, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving. I'm not working. I'm leaving tomorrow. It is tomorrow. You want me to go tomorrow. So, I'm just saying that in my head, and I'm just crying, and I'm just like, thank you, Lord, thank you. You hear me. Was for me. This was for me. And then I just go up. I go back up the steps, and guys, don't you know, my internet was on. My internet turned on. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I felt like, I don't know, I felt like the Lord kind of messed with my internet a bit so that he would push me out the door. Like, I wouldn't, maybe if my internet was still on, I would have, because my intentions was my intentions was not to leave until Friday. So I'm not sure why he wanted me to go Thursday, or if he wanted to seek, because after that, right, and he said, and basically my internet turned back on, I could have been like, oh, well, my internet is back on. I could just wait until Friday now. Maybe that would have been like a no. He was like, no, I did that to get you out now, not to wait until Friday. So I don't know. I just took it as like he was trying to just, I don't know, show me something, or basically for me to prove to him, he's like I gave him my word saying I'm leaving Thursday. And then if my internet came back on, and I'm like, well, you know what, God, never mind, I'll leave on Friday. You don't go back on your word with God. You don't. It's just, you just don't do it, or you're gonna get consequences. That's what I see. That's what I think. Like, if you go back on your word with God, and I do feel like I did that before. Like, going back, I'll tell God one thing, and I'll be like, no, God, I'm really serious. I'm gonna do something. And then I'll be like, well, well, you know what? I did have plans to do it, but something came out and I can't do it anymore. You know, like that's not good. So I felt like he was testing me on that too. So I'm like, I'm still not going. I'm still not going. I'm still not going. So, you guys, so that was it for Wednesday. And then Thursday, I left. I said that I was going to wait until 10 a.m. to email my manager. And I'll put, if you guys want to see, I'll put the what is it? The email. Email maybe like right here or something. What I wrote. I just said, I regret to inform you that today, effective immediately, I'm leaving the company. And that was it. I waited until 10, and I was just like, I woke up and and still, you guys, yeah, it was like a nervous feeling, but still throughout all this, I still had peace. I still didn't have a knot in my stomach like I used to feel. I still was having peace, peace, peace. So it's God. I can't say anything else, but it's just God. So that was it. I told my manager, and even my manager, like, after I gave him that email, he called me and he's like, oh, is it okay? Is everything okay? You kind of are leaving abruptly. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it's abruptly for you, but this has been on my heart for like 2 years. I'm like, I have to go. I don't know if you believe in God or not, or you're spiritual. And he's like, oh yeah, I believe in God. I'm like, okay, well, I'm letting you know, like, God is telling me to leave. And he's like, okay, I understand. Like, that's the only answer I can give him. I'm like, that is it. And he understood. And he even said, hey, if you ever need a reference or anything, let me know. I'll be glad to give you one, even though, I'm leaving just without my 2 weeks notice or anything. But that's what I had to do. I had to do this. And, it doesn't make sense to the naked eye. It makes sense in my head and it makes sense in my feelings because I was really suffering. And it was almost like life and death. Like I would never have, ended my life over it out. But it was literally me just being in a bad mood, being miserable to the point where all I wanted to do was just sleep all day, guys. And that's not life. You don't live like that. You can't live like that. And it was definitely damaging me. And when something is damaging you and stressing you out mentally, then that could have effects and changes on you physically, like breakouts, having acne, like I had, breaking out, or weight gain, or because you're depressed and you're eating a lot, or even ulcers, when you're so stressed out, you can have ulcers, get ulcers in your stomach. And I'm like, I'm not letting this job kill me. I have to go. My father will take care of me. He knows I couldn't be here. He sees the mental anguish, the anguish that I was suffering with day after day after day to no avail. I honestly thought I had to stay because I thought it was like, okay, God is just making me suffer because, like, don't we all have to go through suffering at one point in our lives, right? And then I was trying to do the worshiping, even though I'm suffering, rejoicing, even though, I'm travailing and all of that. So, and then I just still was like, I don't know, it'll be good for a bit and then it'll just go right back down. So I'm like, this can't be what you want, Lord. You must be telling me to leave. You must be. And, and that's what I did. I had to listen to my God, or, I don't want to say my feelings, because, like, and that's the thing too, because it's like, that's what, like, kind of makes me, what's the word? That is what makes me a little scared too, because it's like, Lord, is it me wanting to do this, or is it you telling me to do this? Like, I need clarity. I need help. I need you. But I was literally praying to God, Lord, give me your desires. Give me what you put in your thoughts into me. Let me have your thoughts, okay? So I mean, and he answered, I was more and more getting sick of that job because I wasn't supposed to be there. And I have to just believe that that was the Lord. If it wasn't, I do feel that he would have convicted me. I know when the Lord convicts me, definitely. When I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, he'll let me know, and I'll be like, "Ah, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that." But I don't feel like that at all, what I did. Yeah, it's scary because it's like, you know, I'm waiting for God to move. So, like, I sacrificed my comfort and the job and my income and what the little income I was getting, just to obey God. So I know he has something for me. I know it. I have to have faith, and I have to just know that he's doing this for me. And he even gave me this verse. Now, he gave me this verse, was it last night or maybe 2 nights ago? Proverbs 16:3. Commit. This is in the NLT. I'll read it on NLT and KJV as well. It says, "Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed." So I feel like he gave that to me, I feel like, on the YouTube video, because I was like going head to head with him, doing that. Like, Lord, do you really want me to do this? Like, I don't like to be on camera and to be have, to just let people into my personal life. Like, I feel uncomfortable about it. So he gave me that, but it can also be used for what I did too. Like, I committed my action to the Lord. I quit my job so I can hear from him. I feel like me being at the job just only hindered me from hearing from my Father. And I'm like, no, something isn't right. Something has to go. That job had to go so I could hear him. I had to let go of all that did wait so that he can finally do what he wants me to do and he wants to do in my life. There was no getting around it. Every job that I applied to, denied. He was literally making me uncomfortable to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. No job lined up. He's like, no, you're not going to trust in another job. You're just going to trust in me. And I'm like, okay, Lord, okay. Yeah, it's scary. It's unknown. It's just like downright crazy, it seems. But I'm like, okay, Lord, I just have to trust in you. Yeah, and then it says in the KJV version, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." So yeah, that is one of the verses among many that, he's been giving me, or I've just been picking up on and being like, okay, this sounds like, just giving me that courage just to keep pressing and to keep on and to not give up and to not, God will not fail you. He will not strip you down and break you down and won't build you back up again. He's not going to be like, oh, you're broken down. Okay, no. Pick yourself up and build yourself back up again. No. No, and that was one of my fears too. I'm like, Lord, you're just going to break me down. You're going to leave me dry and desolate and broke without anything, because it doesn't seem like anything is happening right now, and it's, I don't know what I thought, like immediately, like I was going to, I don't know, like I was going to quit, and then like the windows of heaven was just going to burst open and just give me everything. I know that's what, I mean, hey, I'm hopeful. It's still going to do that, but it hasn't yet. So I'm just still taking it day by day, and I'm still just relying on him and his word. And yeah, I'll take you guys along with me. I'll try and make weekly videos of what happened during my weeks. So you guys can just see firsthand how God is working in my life, and how God will work in your life once you give him your yes. So I think that's about it now. Today is Sunday, so I told you guys what happened during the week, and I don't know if I'm going to upload this tonight or tomorrow, but I'll try to make a video every Saturday or Sunday to like recap what happened during the week. And yeah, I'll tell you guys whatever you guys, want to know or hear, and just follow and like and subscribe if you guys want, and just, I don't know. I'm just, hey, hey, you guys don't, I don't know, like, I have no, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say, but I know my God is here. My God is alive. My God does answer prayers, and my God will not forsake me. And I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that, you guys. So that is 45 minutes. Wow, that was a long time. Hopefully you guys stayed to watch the whole thing. I hope you guys do. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So stay blessed. Bye. Oh my gosh, guys, look at the rainbow. I haven't seen a rainbow in so long. Look, and it didn't even rain today, so I don't know why the rainbow is here. Oh, rainbow. Oh my gosh, you guys, and I really did ask the Lord. I think, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, about a rainbow? And it's literally here. I forgot what I said about it, but oh my gosh, the rainbow. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's fading away. I caught it just in time. The Lord let me see it just in time. Oh my gosh, now I have to remember what I said. Oh my gosh, it really stretches out all the way over. Hey guys, it's me. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been trying to edit this video since just, I don't know, I won't say the whole day, but it kind of felt like the whole day today. Like, I have been trying to edit this video, and it's very stressful because I didn't know it was this long. And then even though I didn't have like much to edit or put in it, so that was good. It was just long, just seeing the whole thing play out long, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it and you guys play it. But I I will definitely uh like not have long videos. Like I'll try to literally make them, I don't even want to say 30, but like 30 minutes or less, even trying like 20 minutes or less, you guys, because this is not what I do. This is not, I've been having so much trouble editing. Oh my gosh, Lord. And then let me just tell you guys. So I recorded it yesterday, right? Yeah, Sunday. So today is Monday, and I was in the shower. I was like, God always talks to me in the shower, but I was in the shower, and I don't know. What was it? Was I in the shower? Um, when this happened, I feel like I was, cause it was like something odd. Yeah, it's just like washing up, and then I just got a thought in my head. Pray over this video. Pray over the video that I'm gonna put out. So I'm like, huh, well, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that, God, if you want me to do that. I don't know why. Is this not what you want me to do? Is this not what you want me to put out? So like tell me now. I'll delete it. But no, you guys know I really did delete the video earlier. Oh my gosh. I was, because of the iMovie, and then I was saying storage full, so I made the video on iMovie, right? Then I was trying to save it, and then it was saying storage full. you know you got to delete some stuff. So earlier I was like, oh goodness, like you doing this? Excuse me, it's late. It's 12 o'clock now, so it's Tuesday. Excuse me, but yeah. So what was I saying? What was I saying, you guys? I don't know. What was I saying? Um. Oh my gosh, what was I saying? Oh, I deleted the video. So I was cleaning out my, out all the photos and like videos I had saved, just to try and make space so I can save it on my phone. Little did I know, I didn't know that the iMovie app don't it doesn't save the video. So like I deleted the long video that was for 40 minutes, and um and I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. Like earlier I'm like, oh, it's on movie, so I can, like, because it was 40 minutes long, I didn't want that on my camera, the app. So maybe I'm like, okay, I'm gonna delete it so then I can make room for the new and approved video. So I deleted it, and I deleted all the other stuff, and I went, and I'm like, you know what? Then I just, went about my business. And then it wasn't until like about a couple hours ago, so I'm like, I went and I checked on the video on iMovie, and the Lord like was saying, pray over the video. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I don't know what you want me to say about the video, so I'm just gonna, say, okay, Lord, I pray, people are, touched by my video. I pray more people come to you about my video, like not knowing that I had to pray that I could actually get the video back. I had no idea it was going. So after I prayed about it, I'm like, Lord, and okay, I prayed about it. So, oh, is that what you want me to do? I don't know. But then I was looking, and I finally got done praying. So then I went to look at the video on iMovie, right? And I went to go play it, and it was like it gave me an error. It said some of the the videos were deleted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, my heart sank. I'm like, no, like, what? Are you kidding me? What? I was like, please, Lord. I'm like, what? Yo, I didn't know what to feel. I just literally, I felt empty. I felt drained. I'm like, I didn't even want to do this video. I finally did it. And I did another video. And I'm like, I didn't like how the video came out. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do another one. And this one's better, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stick with this. But if I had to make a third video, you guys, I'm like, this ain't gonna get done. I can't do this again. I can't. Well, I'm like, Lord, please. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I don't know. I wanted to cry. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to pass out. I wanted to get angry and mad. I'm like, just please, Lord, make a way. Please, please, please. I'm like, please. Is that why you wanted me to pray over this video? Because you knew I deleted it, but I didn't mean to. But I just asked for a miracle, a blessing, Lord, guys, and um, yeah, He came through. I don't really know too much about electronics or computers or something, but I was googling. I'm like, is it possible, to to just like get is it possible to restore a video that you deleted on iPhone? And then they told me like do at first so they said like, oh, restore the backup. So I checked the backup and it was like excuse me, sorry guys, wait. And then he said then they said, check your backup. So then I checked my backup and it said it was backed up at like 3:29 p.m. today. So I'm like, okay, I think I should have definitely still had that video by then. So then it's saying that I needed to restart my phone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to restart it and then get that backup. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I saw something else, and it said something about the iCloud, and I'm like, oh, okay, the iCloud. Where is it? Where can I get to it? Because I don't know. So then it was like, you just had to Google like just like iCloud.com. So I put in my information, and I'm like, okay, okay, and it had my photos. But then at first I didn't see it. I'm like, oh no, it's not here. Oh, wait, please, Lord, please make a way out of no way, please. And then I finally looked on another tab. Oh, I looked on, I think, the deleted tab or something. And then I'm like scrolling up, because I deleted that with 600 photos and videos on my iPad. So I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh my gosh, where? Then y'all, I finally saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's here, finally here. Oh my gosh, thank you. So, I press restore, and that's it. Like, then it got on my iPad again. So I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I had to get down on my knees and literally just cry out to the Lord, because I'm like, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, oh my gosh, like, what if the video was not here? Like, what is in this video that people like? What is in this video that the enemy don't want people to see? Like, all I'm just saying is the truth, my truth. Like, but he basically hates everything God. So, oh my goodness, I was just really just going through it, and I'm just like, I don't. If this is going, if this is what it's gonna be like, please, I don't want this. Like, this is too much. It's just over for a video, and I don't even know how many people is gonna watch this video. Like, I hope and pray that it a lot of people watches it and gets touched by it, and start go excuse me, sorry guys, and go you know, and seek your own path from the Lord. Like, I know God doesn't want people to be working for people forever unless you're doing like, I mean, I know you could do any job, but if you're like really having, a hard time deciding like what you're called to do on this earth, you can, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. And all honestly, that's what he told me. I'm not even going to try to make this a long video, please. But that's basically what he told me. Like, I'm like, God, like, do you want me here forever? Like, I know you see how much, pain I'm in, mental pain. Like, this is not and basically he told me like, you can work any job, Sierra. You can work whatever job you want to, just give me the glory. That's it. You could be a delivery driver, you could be a teacher, you can be, I don't know, a mailman. Just do it well, be nice to people, and give me the glory. So, like, yeah, but it's like, don't you have like you don't have any like specific things like you require us to do, like, or specific careers that you call us? I mean, some people do and other people don't. Like, they could just do whatever. But if you're just, at a horrible job and you want change, I say, commune with the Lord, talk to the Lord, ask him. If you want answers, you fast, do fast, or and just, try to silence out the world and get more into him. But yeah, guys, okay. Not this video is gonna be really short, but that's all I wanted to come on and say. I guess I'm gonna add this video on the other one, and just it's gonna be super long. Oh my gosh, guys, but I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys what's happening with this video. Like, it's just so much. Like, if if I don't post another video, you guys know why, because this is way too much. But if the Lord calls me to make another video, then I will. But yeah, hopefully this is like one and done. I won't make a video that's super long, but yeah, I have my video. It's been restored. Thank you, Father God. So you guys will see it shortly. All right, hopefully it's done loading. But yeah, good night, guys. Bye.